Hello. Welcome to the My Great Day program. I think that today is a great day to have a great day. So let me get out of bed, go get dressed, brush my teeth. I'm going to come back and we're going to get started. All right, so welcome Brownies to our My Great Day program. My name is Honora and I work for the Girl Scouts of Suffolk County in the programs department. Due to everything going on, if you've tuned into our other virtual programs, you know that we'll be doing programs virtually so that you can get certain badges, and today is the My Great Day badge. So whether you're 7 or 70, having a routine and starting your day off on the right foot can make all the difference. Getting organized and ready to launch can really make your day run smoothly. So we're going to be going through the steps, and by the end of this program, you will have learned different tips and tricks on how to stay organized and how to create a very calm workspace for you to get your homework done, how to keep your room nice and tidy, and I'll even show you how to make a essential oil sachet to put in your laundry bin, in your sneakers, so that everything stays nice and clean and smelling great. So if you could hold on 1 second, we're going to get started on the first step. You might not realize it, but you already have routine in your life. You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you get dressed. Hopefully you set your clothes out the night before, because there's nothing more stressful than having to scurry around finding something to wear to get to school or to work. I know that for sure. It's happened to me many, many times. So I want to show you a couple of ways to get yourself organized. One of the ways that I start my day off right is setting an alarm clock for the same time every morning. When I set my alarm clock, my body has learned to naturally wake up at that time. And it takes a lot of stress off of me, because if I wake up late and I'm going to be late to work, it's going to cause a lot of anxiety for me. So one of the things that I also like to do is to make my bed every morning. There's no better feeling than coming home or coming into my bedroom to a nice made clean bed. And I'm going to show you how to properly do so. So all you'll need is an unmade bed, which you guys saw me wake up, so I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to show you how. All right, so here's my unmade bed. And if you've noticed, these are fitted sheets. These are the first sheets that you're going to put down on your bed. They stretch nicely to each corner of your mattress. So I'm going to start from the bottom and put the fitted sheet over the corners of the bottom part where my feet would be, and snugly put them under that mattress. Now I'm going to pull it nice and snug and do it towards the headboard. You might need some help to lift up your mattress if it is too heavy for you, but I'm going to go ahead and do so. Okay. And I like to smooth that out. Okay, great. Now I have another sheet that I'm going to put on top of my fitted bed sheet, and I'm going to tuck this under the mattress as well. I'm going to be doing it on 3 sides. So you're not going to bring this all the way under where the headboard is, but you'll be doing it towards your feet and the 2 sides of your bed. Smooth that out. And tuck it under. I'm going to add my comforter. So I love my comforter because it's two-sided. I have a pattern on one side and a solid color on the other. What I'd like to do is to put the solid color on the bottom, so when I fold it over, you can see it. And I like to tuck by where my feet would be. I like to tuck that a little bit to keep it nice and smooth. Okay, I'm going to smooth that out with my hand. Now before I put my pillows, I'm going to take this end of my comforter and I'm going to fold it over about 2/4 of a way, maybe a little less. Okay, and I'm actually going to fold where from the middle, and I'm going to fold it about 2/4 of the way up, so you can still see the solid end, but it'll look nice and tidy. Okay, I'm going to smooth that out. Right, and I have a lot of pillows, so I'm going to start putting those pillows on. I have a solid color, my 2 white pillows, and I like to smooth them out sometimes. The way I do this, kind of karate chop them. I go towards the middle, one end, 2 end, and I smooth them out. And I'm going to sit them up nice and straight. So nice and comfortable when I sleep. Okay. And I'm going to sit them nice and straight. Awesome. Right? And then I also have pillows that match my comforter. I have pattern on one side and solid on the other. And same thing like I did, is sit them up straight. And I also have decorative pillows, so I'm going to add my decorative pillows also. I have these accent pillows that match my bed, so I'm going to put those up nice and straight as well. And I'm going to kind of tilt these facing diagonally. It'll add a little extra flair to that. Okay, beautiful. And last but not least, I know that I'm on the older side, but I do have a special bear that I like to put right in the middle. Okay, so now I have a beautifully made bed. So another aspect of getting organized and starting your day off or continuing your great day is learning how to tidy up. Now, typically when you put your clothes away, you have a certain way of folding them. Some people just throw all their clothes right into a drawer. but I was watching a documentary called Tidying Up, and it showed me a simpler, very easy way of folding my clothes to save space inside of my drawers. And not only did it show me different folding methods, it also showed me that when you use boxes, it helps stay a little more organized. So this is just a regular shoebox. I'm gonna use this for my socks, but I'm gonna show you how to fold things. I did some laundry last night, and I'm going to show you the perfect way of folding your clothing. All right, so I'm sure that most people like to take their socks and fold them inwards like this, or they might even just put all their socks right into a drawer so that they're all over the place. But I like to keep my socks together so that it cuts out the time for me to get ready in the morning. So how you're gonna fold your socks is you're going to take each one and you're going to match them up so that they are in the same position, okay? So I have my two socks lined up nicely, okay? And here's the fun part. If you have ankle socks like these, you're gonna fold them 3 ways. So I'm gonna come in halfway, right? And once again, and this is gonna allow you to, your socks will stand up straight like that. So I'm gonna continue doing that with my socks. There's also a way of doing it by folding the socks inside of where your foot would go. So you might want to fold in one way, and then when you fold in the other way, you can actually tuck this part of your sock into itself so it forms a nice fold. So I'm doing that. All right, so I finished with my socks and I put them right inside of my shoebox. See how nice and tidy that looks? So I could put this right in my drawer. If I didn't do this, it probably would have taken up a lot of space in my drawer and I would have to use a second drawer for my socks. I do have a lot of socks. So this is what I did, okay? Now we're gonna show you how to do your pants. So I'm gonna turn my pants inside out. So with your pants, you're going to want to first fold them directly in half. Okay. And I'm gonna lay this flat. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is when you fold your pants in half, it kind of has a little bit of extra fabric. See this little extra fabric right here? So I'm gonna fold that inward so that I have a rectangle shape. I'm gonna smooth this out as smooth as I can get it. And let me back this up just a tiny bit so you can see. Okay. So just like I did with my socks, it's a similar method. I'm gonna fold my pants exactly in half, like so, and smooth that out. And I'm gonna fold it 3 ways. So once down the middle, and once again. And the point of doing this is that it can actually, it'll stand up nice and straight so you can layer your pants together. So let me show you again. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to fold it in half, like so. And I'll fold this extra fabric in to make a rectangle. smooth that out, fold it in half, smooth it out again, and fold it 3 ways. 1, and 2, and 3. So there's 3 layers, so it can stand up nice and straight. So I'm going to continue to do that, and then we'll move on to the shirts. So now I'm going to show you how to do a t-shirt, but I'm putting it flat so that you can see how I'm folding it. Okay, so I'm going to turn my shirt inside out. I recommend putting the pattern of your shirt, so that's the pattern on my shirt. This was from Cookie Palooza. Okay, and I'm going to lay this flat with the pattern down, like such, like so. Okay, and I'm flattening that out, right? So now I'm gonna fold in one sleeve and this half of the shirt, and you're gonna fold it in about 1/4 of the way, and you're gonna fold the sleeve in just a little bit so that this is a straight line. Flatten that out. Now I'm going to take my other side, same thing. I'm going to fold it in 1/4 of the way. So now I have a rectangle, okay? And now I'm going to fold it in half, smooth it out, and just like I did with my pants, I'm gonna fold it in 3 parts. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So I'll fold it over 1 time, and I'll fold it over a 2nd time. So when I sit it up, it'll sit up nice. So I transferred all of my my shirts. I still have some more to fold, but all my shirts in one drawer. See how nice and tidy that is. And all of my pants. Okay. And what I like to do with shirts that are not t-shirts or long sleeve shirts is I like to hang them up in color coordination. So I have my black, goes into gray, maroons, pattern shirts. Okay, so it's nice and neat and easy for me to find something to wear in the morning. I'm a firm believer that if your workspace is cluttered, it could be a little stressful to get your work done. You'll get distracted. So you're going to want to stay organized by creating a very calm and organized workspace, especially if you are doing homework at home, since we are quarantined. So I've been working from home to help create these programs for you girls. And I had actually made a little desk here for my makeup, but unfortunately I need a workspace. I need to have my laptop ready to go. I need to have my notepads, my markers, my pens, pencils, whatever I need to get my work done during the day. So, like I showed you before, using boxes can be really beneficial for keeping your things organized. So I'm gonna actually transfer my makeup into this cute little box that I actually got that held the birthday present. So I'm just gonna transfer these, and we're gonna turn this into a nice little workspace. Okay, so I'm gonna close that up. Okay, now I put this aside. So now I have a nice little blank canvas, if you will. So what I like to do is to decorate this a little bit. So this is a little boring. I might not be motivated to do anything. So I'd like to create a nice little space. I had these cute little command hooks up here that I put up, and I have a few paintings, so you might want to, while you have the time, make some paintings. So I have a couple paintings. I'm going to just hang them up here. Okay. Great. And I thought it would be a cute idea to put some motivational quotes up. It's always nice to hear nice things about yourself, or something to keep you motivated, to remind you that everything's going to be okay and that you're doing a great job. So I actually have these cute little cards. They're little greeting cards, but they have little motivational sayings. Like, first of all, you're really pretty. And you are the stars, you are the galaxy. And you are better than unicorns and sparkles combined. So those are really cute. I'm going to put these up here to remind myself that I'm doing just fine. Try to make these as even as I can. Okay. It's just fine. It's always also good to reuse and recycle. So I actually had this little mason jar that I got a while ago around the holidays, and this would be a great thing to keep my pens in. It's very nice. I like to buy little cute things, but I got these as a birthday present too. My best friend got me. It says born to teach, and teacher notes, and coffee, teach, repeat. Okay, so I'm gonna put my pens in there. I have some more pens in here as well. Highlighter, an eraser for my drawings. Some white out. Okay, cool. Put that in the corner. And I'm gonna set up my laptop. And I have a nice notepad. Okay, so now I have a cute little workstation so that I can get my work done with my motivational quotes. And another thing that I could add to this is a scented satchel, and I'm going to show you how to make that on your own. To make these scented satchels, you're going to need some rice, a cup container to measure out, a spoon for mixing some essential oils, but you can also use different herbs and spices. You can use cinnamon, you can use vanilla extract, you could use ginger, all sorts of things. You can even use lemon juice if you like the smell of lemon. You'll also need some fabric and some string. Let me grab my string. Okay. And obviously a scissor so that you can cut the string and the fabric if you need to. Okay, so first step is to measure out some rice. The reason you use rice is it's very absorbent and it'll keep everything nice and dry so you don't get any oils in wherever you're going to put it. I'm going to put this specific satchel in my work area. Okay, so there's a cup of rice. A little less, but that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to add a couple drops of my eucalyptus oil. And I'm going to mix that up. You want to make sure that you're getting it in all the grains. Okay. Then you're going to, let me see, okay. I'm going to use this piece of fabric, but I'd like to cut it down a little bit, so I'm going to cut a square out of it. You're going to want to ask an adult for help cutting this, because fabric can be a little hard to cut. Okay. Great. All right, so I have my little piece of square fabric, or this is a rectangle, and I'm going to cut my string so that I have it ready to go. Okay. Now I'm going to add my rice to the center of my satchel, and I'm going to save half of my container of rice so that I could put it into another one, because one of them's going to go in my little work area and the other one will go into my sock drawer. And you're going to gather the sides. Okay. Gather them so that you have a little drop, and I like to twist it just to keep it nice and snug, like so. And now I'm going to tie it. So what I first want to do is tie this just to close it before I add the bow to the end. If you need help, ask a parent or a guardian or anybody that can tie a string for you. I'm double knotting this one. Just make it nice and snug. And then I'm going to wrap it around a couple times till the string gets a tiny bit smaller. Beautiful. And I'll tie it again and I'll make a bow. And let me trim my string. Okay, so I have a cute little scented satchel to put in my work office. Oh, sorry, my home office. Okay, so I'll put that right next to my pens. How cute. You can also, instead of rice, you can always add essential oils to baking soda, and they're a great way to deodorize your sneakers. Because rice and baking soda is very good at absorbing moisture. So if you put them right after wearing your sneakers, you put it in your sneakers, every time you wear them, they'll stay nice and fresh. So when you're learning how to create your own great day, you can also incorporate your family and your friends in learning how to get organized too. One way that you might want to do that is creating a chores or a goals clipboard. So what you'll need for this activity is a clipboard. I had one that actually doesn't have a pretty background on it, so what I did was I attached some paper to create a blank canvas for it. So you can actually, if you have one, you can also paint it, and I'm going to label mine, and mine is going to be my goals chart. So you'll need markers, some paper, some scissors to cut out your labels because you'll be making them. You'll need some clothespins, some paint if you'd like to paint your clothespins. I'm going to be using markers, some glue. I'm going to use some glue to attach my label to the top of my clipboard. Okay. Right, so I put my label right on top, says goals chart. So the next step is to label what size these are going to be. So I'm going to actually separate mine into weekend and weekday. And on each side, it's going to say to do and done. Writing to do. And done. So I have my to-do on my left side and done on my right. Okay, and then on my actual papers, I'm going to write weekend. I can actually mark off the 2 days. So let me grab a ruler to make sure I'm doing everything straight. I'm gonna write down Saturday. And Sunday. And then I'm going to write Monday through Friday. Okay, so I'm writing the days of the week. So I have my Saturday, Sunday, and Monday through Friday. So you can do that too. Okay. So I labeled Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Beautiful. Okay, so the next part is to use your clips, and you're going to label the activity that you want to get done. So if you're making a chores chart, it might be wash dishes. So you could write wash dishes. Or if you want to say make bed, you'd write make bed. So I'm going to write a couple of ones that I like to do during the week or every day, if anything. And I'm going to color this part, which is the clippy part right here, with blue marker, but you can paint these and make them creative. You can add gems, sparkles, whatever you'd like. I'm making mine pretty simple. On my clothespins, I wrote different things that I want to accomplish for the day of Tuesday. Okay, and on the back I did the same exact thing on the opposite side. So now I have this hanging on my door, and it'll make it a lot easier for me to remember things that I need to do throughout the day, and it'll give me a sense of accomplishment and independence when I finish those tasks. So I'm gonna remove my make bed, because you girls were with me when I made my bed, and I'm going to switch it over to the done side. Okay, so I'm done. I brushed my teeth today. I'm gonna switch it over to the opposite side. And I also did my laundry and organized it. You were with me when I did so. Okay, and you can make this a lot more pretty than mine is. Mine's a little more simple, but you can also add sparkles, glitter, whatever you'd like. All right, girls, so I had a lot of fun with you today. Thanks for joining me as I got my room organized. I hope you take these tips and tricks to help you get organized, because every day is a great day to have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.